Hello, welcome to Sage Garden Ecovillas. Back in, I think it was April, I did a video on grazing, and I ended up right about here. So I think it's time to take up the rest of this topic. It is now mid-June, and we've got a lot of cherries on this, Barbados cherry tree. Acerola cherry is another name. Very high in vitamin C, very tasty. So I'm just gonna dig in. I'm gonna start eating and tell you all about the things that are just ready to pick and eat in our yard right now. Even though we live in a desert climate, there are a lot of wild things that grow here that are edible. And of course in our yard we have a lot of intentionally planted things as well that are edible this time of year. So it's a little bit different palette now than it was in April. Some of the same things are still available. Oh, look at these peppers. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to hot peppers, so I'd be sorry if I picked one of those and ate it. However, Charlie loves those. Here's a native that has some food in it right now. This is a desert hackberry, and these guys have a lot of the berries don't have a whole lot of food in them. A lot of the berry is seed. However, I just picked up a book, Eat Mesquite and More, about eating desert plants, and hackberries are one of the fruits in it. I wish I could say something smart about the steps to prepare it, but I don't want to say anything inaccurate. So you'll have to look that up yourself. Look for the book Eat Mesquite and More. These lucanopods, they're not quite to the point where I could get the seeds out of there, and look how small they are anyway. At least in this pod. No, this one. That one's ready to go. However, it's really hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to skip that. But if I had two hands available, I could pick this pod. I could take the seeds out from inside, and they're still green and soft right now, and they're delicious. We've got jojobas, and the jojoba nuts are just starting to ripen. Let's see if we've got any good candidates in here. There we go. The shell is already starting to crack open, so I'm going to very carefully grab this so I don't drop it on the ground. See if I can get rid of the shell with one hand. And inside there is a nut that, in my opinion, tastes a little like cacao, raw cacao nibs. So it has the bitterness, but also, I don't know if it's real or if it's just, a psychological impression, but to me it tastes like there's a little bit of sweetness in it as well. Don't want to eat too many of these raw because it has a wax that will cause indigestion. However, just eating one is not a problem. It's kind of hard. Well, kind of like cacao, actually. It's softer than cacao, but it is delicious. Oh, I wish I had brought something to cut sugarcane with. We had some sugarcane kind of flopped over that we had to cut recently. And I had some of this last night. I accidentally cut myself off there by hitting a button on my phone. So I had some of this sugarcane last night, and it was delicious. Here's a little remnant. Okay, so some ants are having fun with this one. Blow it off. It is kind of dried out too. Do I dare? Sure. Oh yeah, still has some good sweetness in it. That is good. That is really good sugarcane. Sweet potato. This leaf feels good. It's kind of late in the year, so sweet potato leaves are a wild card. Because they do get kind of strong flavor, not the most pleasant. But this is pretty good right now. Of course, we have Moringa pods galore right now. I personally do not like to eat them raw. So I'm going to pass those by. We'll have to cook those to eat them. If you cook them for a minute or two, it gets rid of the bitter flavor. In my opinion, it's bitter. Now here's a mesquite pod. And this is a pretty good tree. It's not intensely sweet like some mesquites are. But yeah, I'm going to taste that. That's good. You know, it's complex. It's not just sweet. The sweetness is kind of subtle in this one. And it has just a hint of sour. That's a good mix. Mangoes are not ready to eat yet. So we'll just have to say hi and pass them by. Pardon me while I spit out some mango pulp. Not mango, mesquite. So rude. Sorry about that. Grapes. Now some of these grape leaves, if you can find one that's like vibrant in color, this one looks like it's glowing, you know? So not all the leaves this time of year, many of the leaves are too old to eat and they won't taste very good. But this one, man, look at the way it glows. It's really good. Let's see if I was right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got the sour grape flavor. That is good. It's not too fibrous, so it's pretty easy to just pick and eat. Many of the grape leaves, like this guy, it's just too old to eat right now. That I wouldn't want to eat these guys. But some of them like this, oh, that has got to be a delicious leaf. And Lucy's garden, of course. There are lots of good things to eat in here. Oh yeah, tomatoes. Let's see if that's ready to come off. Oh, well, it kind of came off. All right. That was good. We got some Swiss chard over here. Ooh, and some mint. Mint. Yes. I will take a leaf of that, definitely. Oh, look at all these tomato plants, by the way. Tomato, 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 tomato. Let's see. And they're olives. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to pull an olive right off the tree and pop it in your mouth, don't do it. You will be sorry. It'll be an experience you will never forget. However, cured properly and finished, these are going to be delicious. I hope we've got enough. I think we've got plenty of olives here, so we'll have an olive harvest and curing event later. We'll show anyone who's interested how to do the process of curing your own olives. And that's really cool because then you can flavor them any way you want. And if you do it yourself, it tastes better. These figs are not ready to eat yet. They get soft when they're ready to eat. And these ones are not ready, so we'll just say hello and pass them by. Oh, yes. When you're grazing and you have grapes, definitely eat the grapes. That is always the right answer. They are ripe. Some of them are ripe and delicious. Got 3 for 1 there. Man, that is good. Yes, that's the right answer. Eat the grapes. Do we have anything else to eat over here? More sugarcane. But again, I would have to cut it. Let's see, anything else to eat? These figs are not ripe yet either. So we get 2 crops of figs per year. And I think we've had the first crop off of these, if I remember right, already. And so we're just waiting for the second crop to ripen. However, in the meantime, if you want to make tea out of the fig leaves, that is a delicious and nutritious tea. Jujubes are not ready yet. Little tiny ones. I've got some bigger ones over here, but they're still green. So, not ready. It'll be a while before they get ready. More grapes. Yes, that's the right answer. Eat the grapes. I think that's it for this corner. So, I'm going to end the video there. But if you have a chance to go out and graze on some things in Arizona, I encourage you to do it. Have a wonderful day, and hope to see you sometime soon over here at Sage Garden Ecovillas. Take care. Oh, more grapes.